A recipe for Queen Elizabeth's cake was published in the Coronation Cookbook in 1953 in celebration of Queen Elizabeth II's coronation. I found this copy of the recipe in my late mother-in-law's file, and it seems a fitting way to honor our beloved queen. To make Queen Elizabeth's cake, you will need 1 cup of dried dates, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of boiling water, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 beaten egg, 1½ cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. For your topping, you will need 5 tablespoons of brown sugar, 5 tablespoons of cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1 cup of shredded coconut. Your first step is to put your dates into a bowl, add your teaspoon of baking soda, your 1 cup of boiling water, pour it over the top, stir to mix well, and we'll just put this aside. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and now you want to cream your butter and sugar together. Butter and sugar have been thoroughly creamed together. Add your vanilla and your 1 egg and continue beating. Add your 1/2 teaspoon of salt, your teaspoon of baking powder to your flour and mix well, and stir in the nuts and mix it together. Using a vegetable oil spray or butter or parchment, prepare your baking dish. So now you have 3 bowls. You have your butter and sugar, your dates, and your dry ingredients, and you want to start by adding about half of your date mixture, some flour, mix it together and keep alternating until everything's been incorporated. Using a whisk, mix it well, and now simply pour this into your prepared baking dish into our 350 degree preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes. While our cake is baking, we'll make our topping. You're going to add your 5 tablespoons of brown sugar, your 5 tablespoons of cream, and your 2 tablespoons of butter to a saucepan. Bring it to a gentle boil, and it needs to boil and cook for 4 to 5 minutes. Once your cake is out of the oven and is cooled to room temperature, it's just a matter of spreading the topping over the top of the cake, using a spatula to spread it, spreading it generously with your shredded coconut. This cake is a fitting tribute to Queen Elizabeth.